Shalom and greetings, Bnei Yisrael. My name is Tal, and in this video, I will be discussing the 10th month of the Hebrew calendar, Chodesh HaAsiri, also known as Pagrim. Just a recap that the celestial bodies are used to reckon time. Elohim created the sun, moon, and stars to determine time. Their movement and/or visibility to the naked eye determine the length of time for the day, which is 24 plus hours, the week, which is 7 days, the year, which is 365 plus days, and help us to discern when the Moedim will occur, including the month. We find this in the book of Bereshit or Genesis during the creation narrative of the fourth day. And the verses for that is in Bereshit or Genesis chapter 1 verses 14 through 19. And Elohim said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, ototh, and for seasons, moedim, and for days, yamim, and years, shanim. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And Elohim made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. Elohim set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And Elohim saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Tracking the months is included in Moedim because each beginning of the month, the head of the month, Rosh Chodesh, each new moon, is a Moed, a divine appointed time commanded by our Heavenly Father. Our Heavenly Father commanded us to use all the celestial bodies referenced here, sun, moon, and stars, to reckon time. However, for the months, we are to use the moon. And a recap of the months of the Hebrew calendar. On the Hebrew calendar, the official names for the months were ordinal numbers, like first month, second, third, fourth, etc. And in this video, we'll be focusing on the 10th month. However, each month had an informal name, which was a condition which was basically the condition of that month that was prevailing. Now, the informal name for the 10th month prior to the Babylonian exile was Pagrim, which means corpses, with reference to plants. In the winter, plants are dying, for most of them, unless they're hardy. The 10th month occupied the fourth place on the civil calendar and occurred in the winter, and occurred anywhere from December to January on the Gregorian calendar. The 10th month, Chodesh HaAsiri, is the 10th month of the biblical year and the fourth month of the civil year on the Hebrew calendar. By the 10th month, Chodesh HaAsiri, temperatures are cold, some trees have lost their leaves, and old vegetation dies out, hence the name Pagrim, corpses of plants. The 10th month, Chodesh HaAsiri, also marks the beginning of the winter season, when the region would receive abundant rainfall, even snow. The informal name for the 10th month on the Hebrew calendar was Pagrim. The word Pagrim is of Canaanite Phoenician origin, which means corpses of plants, and this is in reference to old vegetation dying out. The Canaanites and the Phoenicians were conquered and colonized by the Hebrews, or the Bnei Yisrael. The Bnei Yisrael imposed on the Canaanites language, culture, reckoning of time, you name it. And as a result, the Canaanites and the Phoenicians and the Bnei Yisrael spoke the same language, used the same calendar, used the same writing script, and had the same names for the calendar months of the year. On the Hebrew calendar, a new month, Rosh Chodesh, the head of the month, begins with the sighting of the new moon. The new moon is the first visible crescent moon. It's a sliver. You can see a sliver of the moon and indicates the beginning of another lunar cycle. Rosh Chodesh HaAsiri, or the first of Pagrim, begins with the arrival of the first new moon of the winter. So this month is the first new moon of the winter. The 10th month, or Pagrim, lasts 29 to 30 days and occurs in the winter, again, occurring anywhere from December to January on the Gregorian calendar. The original name for the 10th month, the informal name for the 10th month on the Hebrew calendar was Pagrim, as we mentioned previously. And Pagrim continued to be the informal name for the 10th month until the Babylonian captivity. During the Babylonian captivity, the name of the 10th month on the Hebrew calendar was changed to Tebeth. The word Tebeth is from the Akkadian word Tebetu, meaning forthcoming of water. Tebeth is first mentioned in the scriptures in the book of Esther, chapter 2, verse 16. Concerning agricultural activity in the 10th month, although the planting of the staple crop, the grains, was completed before the 10th month, farmers in ancient Israel continued planting some other crops, and this was late planting. Crops planted during the 10th month included millet, sesame, lentils, chickpeas, melons, cucumbers, and other hardy crops which could withstand cold temperatures. During the 10th month, the rainy season was in full effect. There was heavy rainfall, even frost and snow. The earth went to sleep for the winter in the 10th month, but continued to nourish the seeds planted in the ground. And now some of the Moedim and fast days observed by Bnei Yisrael during the 10th month. During the 10th month, or Pagrim, the Bnei Yisrael observed the following Moedim and fast days. Of course, Rosh Chodesh, which is the first day of the month, the new moon, with the sighting of the new moon. And there is a fast called Chodesh HaAsiri, the fast of the 10th month, and this is observed on the 10th day of the 10th month, the 10th of Pagrim. This is a minor fast from sunrise to sunset in commemoration of the Babylonian siege of Jerusalem. It was on the 10th day of Pagrim that the Babylonian army arrived at Jerusalem and began setting up siege works around the city in response to the assassination of Gedaliah, the governor of Yehud, who was appointed by Nebuchadnezzar. That act angered King Nebuchadnezzar so much that he dispatched his army to finally deal with the people of Yehuda. And now some notable events in Bnei Israel history which occurred during the 10th month, or Pagrim. During the 10th month, Ezekiel or Yehezkel receives a prophetic word from the Almighty concerning the judgment against Pharaoh and Egypt through Babylon. On the first day of the 10th month, Esther was brought for the first time to King Ahasuerus or Ahasuerus' palace. On the 10th day of the 10th month, the Babylonian army began laying siege works to Jerusalem. On the 10th day of the 10th month, King Ahasuerus chose Esther to be his queen. On the 24th day of the 10th month, 72 elders of the Yehudim in Alexandria began translating the Hebrew Bible into Greek. This translation became known as the Septuagint. And with that being said, please like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Please click on the notification bell to receive notifications when we post new videos. Please also visit our website at byinitiative.com. Thanks for watching.